Welcome to the Connect lecture series for January 2052. I'm Dr. Mara. Thank you for joining me. Today's lecture centers around my book, Rise, The Origins of a Moment That Became a Movement. I first came across the Rise when I was a student. I couldn't sleep. I was feeling lost, disconnected. So I did what we all do in those situations. I got up and made myself a cup of tea, opened a well-thumbed book, and stumbled across something that changed the path of my life. The first recorded rise took place in South Wales during the dark days of isolation and loneliness, started by an individual rising to watch the dawn. One individual that was joined by another, then more and more, until the individuals became a group, a movement, a tidal wave. They stood together at a threshold, poised between day and night, sky and sea, between what is and what might be. And in that moment, with the world on a knife edge, the sun rose. And in that morning glow, they saw themselves in their simplest form, as particles, atoms, sound waves, part of the fabric of the universe, connected to everyone and everything, past and present, present and future. And they remembered that everything else is an illusion, a narrative that we create for ourselves, a story. The early risers went home and carried on their day-to-day, making tea, kissing their children, replying to emails. But something had shifted. They glowed, like the figure on that famous brand of porridge oats. And their friends noticed the difference and asked them what their secret was. And the following morning, more people gathered, and the next, and the next, and the disconnect started to connect. My grandmother took part in that first rise. I never knew her. But they say people leave traces of themselves where they feel most comfortable, most worthwhile. That night, as a student, when I couldn't sleep, I found a postcard in an old storybook, a familiar tale of forests and wolves and a young woman setting off into the unknown. The postcard read, "It's often said that it is impossible to watch the sunrise and not dream. It reminds you that you are part of something bigger than yourself." I like that. Something bigger than yourself.
Intervened on behalf of